Happy Valentine's Day. We are Mom Talk, and we're so glad that you've joined us. I'm the host, Anna, and joining me today we have Christine, Carly, and Jacinda. We really want to talk about what love looks like, what it looks like on Valentine's Day within our homes or communities, and what it looks like just on everyday life, because Valentine's Day is just one day a year.
Yes. Right.
All right, Christine, let's start with you. What does love look like on Valentine's Day for your family?
On Valentine's Day, when I was a kid, my mom gave us little heart boxes filled with candy, and I didn't want to give my kids just straight candy, so I would pick like a small gift and a little card and I just put it at their place at the breakfast table.
Yeah.
And they love it. Yeah. Absolutely. It just, one year I didn't do it, and oh my gosh, you'd think like the world had ended.
They know.
Wow.
They did. They were very upset. It's just little stuff. It's not even anything expensive, but the idea that I had done it.
Right,
cute.
just that little token. Yes.
Yeah.
Carly.
In our house, me and my husband don't go out for Valentine's Day, but what we do is we'll go out the weekend before, the weekend after, and we'll do something extra. But we go on a lot of date nights to begin with. So on Valentine's Day, we do, I'll do a nice breakfast, and I'll dim the, or I'm sorry, you said breakfast. I do a nice dinner, and I will dim the lights and do candles, and I try to make it feel like a restaurant feel with the kids.
Okay.
And I usually make my husband's favorite dish, though. And
So as a family, you are
we stay
having that
together
dinner?
as a family for Valentine's Day in our house.
Okay,
Yeah.
very nice.
And in our house, it looks like every other day of the
Does
year.
it? Oh, keeping it real, keeping it real.
You know, we don't have a tradition. And I'm kind of glad because I don't have to keep up with it. Now, my husband and I, when we were, you know, when it was just the two of us, we would make homemade cards for each other. And that was our thing. But we don't do that now, and there's no guilt because life is life. And, you know,
All right. Now, I'm a little bit on the other side of that.
Okay.
I love Valentine's Day. I think it needs to be celebrated.
Right.
All right. Now, my husband has knocked the ball out of the park a couple Valentine's Days, but mostly he doesn't believe in Valentine's Day, so he doesn't recognize it. And I'm telling you, I think that it's okay to encourage our husbands to do a little bit of something on that day.
That's what you want.
Yeah, but I really do love to focus on my kids, and I do exactly the same thing you do, Christine.
Yeah.
And really just, you know, how can we love on the people around us instead of it being about me and, you know, what can my spouse do for me? I really focus on how I can be loving to others. Yeah. Okay. Every day of the year, good, bad, ugly. Love can be a very hard thing. So what does it look like?
See, I think love is different depending upon who you're loving. Like,
Ooh,
you know,
that's
like
good.
everybody needs something different. I love the 5 Love Languages book. If you haven't read it, you should. But like this weekend, love for me meant taking my son 10 hours away to look at a college and 10 hours back and spending 2 nights in a hotel and then coming back to a daughter who was traumatized because I left her for a weekend because she's got abandonment issues. And so, you know, when she ignores me when I walk in the door and try to love her, and my flesh wants to say, you little, you know, but pulling that down and loving her and saying, sweetheart, I understand. It was hard that mom went away for this weekend, but I'm back. I'm not the mom who abandoned you, and I promise you, I will never do that, and I love you. And so being able to put that away and to show her love, and then, you know, for my other kids, it's different. And for my husband, it's different. It's, you know, I attempt to never disrespect him as my husband. In public or in private, because that's the thing that I give to him, is to love him well in that way. So I think it's different for every person that you love.
That's a great
I
point.
think it's important to remember who is love. Love's a person. Love is Jesus. God is love. And so, when the disciples were like, what commandment should we follow? He said, love the Lord thy God with all your heart, all your strength, all your... Love is selfless. Love is sacrifices. That's what love is. And we can't do that unless we understand love is God. God is love. That's the only reason we can reach out into the world and love our neighbor, love our children, love our spouse, because the power of love is the person.
Right.
So
So you're saying as a mom, as a woman, the more that you allow yourself to be filled up
Be
with
loved by the
love
lover.
of God,
Yes.
then that equips you and strengthens you to love in the way we are
And
called
you're not
to
putting
love.
all this expectation on your kids. You're not putting all this expectation and extra weight on your husband that they don't need.
Right.
When you can get that love from your father.
That's enslaving. And
Yes.
we have a saying in our household. It's 2 words. It's love asks. Because we're supposed to serve one another in love, and the other balance to that is slavery. And if you're telling people all the time, "You will do this for me," you are enslaving that person. You are not giving them the opportunity to love you, and you are not loving them because love does not demand its own way.
Right.
So for us in our house, that's something we're struggling with right now. We have seasons of that, but just reminding ourselves, is there a way I can ask someone to serve me? If I want something, can I ask? Will I give them the right of refusal? And that's really what love is. It's if you love something, set it free.
Yes, right.
And so love asks. It gives us that opportunity to be free.
Very good. Yeah, well, I love being able to talk about love and what it is, because it's not always that lovey-dovey feeling. Yes. Well, moms, we hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day, that you will let the love of Christ fill you today. Know that he delights in you, that he sings over you, and that he will quiet and calm all of your fears with his perfect love. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. And we are going to be right back to pray, so don't go anywhere.